All right, everyone, welcome back. We are going to look at Caspa really quick here. So I don't want you guys to get fooled into thinking that Caspa, just because it's pumping, that it's about to go up to the high, break the high, and go to the moon. That is the reason for this update here. That is pretty much the reason for the channel and all the updates that I do. We're trying to find these retracement levels so we can add to our positions on all these different cryptos out here. So we're looking at Caspa right now. We've been watching this thing from the low to the high. We had that 3-2 bounce. We made that lower high here, another lower high, and then we had that 618 retracement down here to 40. And I'm still looking for deeper retracement levels here on Caspa. So just keeping it real simple what to watch for here on Caspa. A couple of things that I'm going to point out here, that the reasons I think that Caspa still has some downside moves in play here. One of the reasons is we have this high volume area down here in between 3.2, 3.6. I still think we need to come down and hit our 200-day EMA at some point before we start going back up. The fact that we're making these lower highs in this bearish market structure here. And one other fact, or one other thing, is we do have a liquidity gap down here, as you can see right below that 786 here. So if the price of Caspa was to close over the 382 here at 4.5, come up to the 489 level and get stuck, then there is a possibility that something like this is in play for Caspa, to where we come all the way down here and meet our 200-day EMA somewhere in between here before we start going back up. You could see that would come back down to our next volume area. We pointed this out in a couple of updates ago, where we were looking on the more macro scale for Caspa here. That would come down here and fill the gap. That would give us that retest of that 200-day EMA, which I do not think has ever happened on Caspa. Yeah, it happened one time back here after that first high we made back here. You can see the price made these lower highs, and then it did eventually come all the way back down to the 200, bounce twice, and then started going back up, of course. So that could be in play here, something along the lines of that. As long as we're making lower highs, in my opinion, Caspa is not going to the moon. So what I would say is watch the 382 here over the next 7 hours. If you do in fact get a close over the 4.5 level and you hold that 21-day EMA as support, watch the 236 here at 489. If you get stuck at the 489 level, then you can see that clearly continues our lower highs and our bearish market structure here. And that tells me that Caspa is going to get deeper retracement levels here, possibly all the way down here. So that's what I'm watching for on Caspa. Hopefully that helped out a little bit. I don't want you guys to get, kind of duped into throwing all your money into Caspa right now while it's pumping, chasing those green candles. And then we have this bearish market structure and these lower highs in play, and nobody's really pointing that out, and they're just all screaming moon. And then you throw all your money in here, and then we drop whatever percent it's going to be here. So from where we are right now, if that turns into a wick and we do not close over 4.5, there's a potential to drop 7% to 4.3, back down to the 4 level for a 13% drop, then a 20% drop down to 3.6, and then if we come back down to fill that gap, 200-day EMA, and come back down to this volume area, you're looking at anywhere from a 20 to a 25 to a 30% drop, depending on, how far down it's going to go. So that is the reason for the update here. So you guys don't throw all your money in. So until we make and break these highs, or break these lower highs here, there's no moon for Caspa right now. So Caspa needs to come all the way up to this 5.2 level and break that to have a shot at going higher. Otherwise, you're going to continue to make these lower highs here, and we're going down from that point. So hopefully that all makes sense. I just want you guys to invest the best way possible, make some money. Let's get this thing at some deeper retracement levels, and then one day eventually Caspa will be on the moon, in my opinion. So with all that said, good luck everyone, not financial advice, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.